Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Jay Poozer Animations coming at you with another video review. Woo! Yeah, I'm really excited about this one. This is Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager class Grimlock. And for the first time, we're going to take a look at the packaging for the new figures for Age of Extinction. Got a very awesome picture of Grimlock right there. You can probably see me in the packaging. Hi! Grimlock, 8 and up. Yay, I'm overage. Here's the Transformers Age of Extinction logo. It says Transformers in big red letters, so it's very impossible to miss it on the shelf. Autobot logo. Autobot logo. Transformers. Autobot logo. Transformers Generations Voyager Class Series number 2. The first one being Optimus Prime, I think. Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Here's the back. It is an authentic Transformer. In case you thought it was fake. Made in Vietnam. And here's the box. The bio if you want to read it. If you do, you don't have to, but it's there. And there's the product. And one thing you noticed already, if you look at the Dino mode on the box and look at mine, there are some significant paint application differences. That light is really annoying. There we go. Okay. That light, I'm sorry. If you look on the box, this is one thing I hate about Hasbro. The product shots have more paint apps than the actual figure. These arms are black and these are not. What else? What is that? I think these are gray. It's just a lot of different paint apps that they put on the figures. This isn't the first one. They've done this quite a lot, so that kind of bugs me. It kind of bugs me. And the other figure in the line is Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. I'm still on the fence on him. I did see him earlier. And it changes in 18 steps to go with the whole simplified line. And I'm not going to throw the box like MGO. I like the box. The box is cool. Especially since it has this cool display stand right here. And you can see it's got Grimlock's face. It's got Scorn. It's got Slug's head. Not Scorn. Slug. And Grimlock again. And fiery Autobot logos. And Strafe is up there on top. Right here. Just a really cool display stand. You can take your figure and do this. And that looks cool. Except it's out of frame, so... You know, just to go on your shelf. It's a cool box. Cool box. So, to the figure himself. Grimlock. This is awesome. Awesome figure. I saw this at the store, and I saw the Leader Class Grimlock at the store. Trust me, if I got the Leader Class Grimlock, my dad would kill me. I would not be sitting here in front of this camera right now. And I didn't get Voyager Class Grimlock because of the price. I got him because of his scale. He scales so much better with the other Dinobots. I've seen other reviews, and I know what Grimlock looks like next to each other. Slash is about the same height, you know, Strafe and all them, Scorn, you know. But, overall, his Dino mode is very fierce looking. Despite the wrong color scheme, it's very fierce. I love his Dino mode. And why is he lopsided? Straighten yourself out. There you go. Very, very fierce. He has a gimmick right here. You press this button, he can chompy, chompy, chompy. Da, 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 da. You know. Here's Grimlock. So, I forgot to transform him before we started, but since he's here, here's Predaking in his robot mode. Yeah, I should have transformed him. He's in a pose like this for a reason. Because him and him are gonna fight! They're gonna fight! Yes, that is true. The rumors you have heard is true. Grimlock and Predaking will fight. But I haven't decided if it's going to be a stop motion or it's going to be in Transformers Vengeance. Maybe both. Maybe. Maybe. But you have to subscribe to find out. So, Grimlock. Very big. Very big. How big? He's that big. He's very big. Stomp! Ha ha ha! Grimlock stomp on car. Ha ha. I know, it wasn't funny, but whatever. Comes with this hammer. It's a very nice hammer. The hammer kept falling off, so I super glued it on there. It's permanent. And I like it this way because he can take his hammer and he can whack people upside the head like Predaking. Over and over and over again. Now, he does have storage on here, which is really dumb. Take this and you put this on there like this, and it's supposed to sit on his tail like this, and you have to reposition them, and it looks really stupid. That looks really dumb, if you ask me. I mean, if it went up to here, I could live with that, but since it's this gap right here, this right here that messes it up, and it just looks wrong, so we're gonna take that off. But all in all, Grimlock's Beast Mode is awesome. Straight up awesome. Even though the color scheme is wrong, I know where to go from this. This is part 1. Part 2 will have the customized version and final thoughts. So, let's get this guy transformed. Now, I like to transform him as if I were doing a stop motion. So, we're going to come back here in the back, which will be his feet. You're going to pull this down at the same time, untap the feet, and put the feet on the ground, thus untapping his legs, and you will swing the whole thing up like that. Whoa, that was magical! I know. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? What are we gonna do next? We're gonna swing the arms, what will be the arms, the dino legs, around like this. Then we're going to bring the whole body up, like, fold these up like that. Then pull that up like that. Fold the, there's a tab right here and a hole right here. I'm going to tab this in and rotate the leg out. It does help if you rotate it out. Tab, rotate out, fold the dino arms so they rest on his waist. And there's a tab, the tabs right here, and the hole is right here. So you're going to take this whole thing, and we'll take the dino arms with it and collapse it. Bring that flap down. Fold the arms down. All the way down. Fold the heel up. Untab it from the arm if you haven't already. Rotate it around so that he's doing like this with his arm. So the fist is pulling up as if he's wielding something with power. And there's a tab right here and a hole right there. He's gonna doop, like that. Same thing over here. Flip, tab, and he's gonna tab. Now the back part, I like the way the head transforms. The head is cool. Now you're gonna take this up here and untap this from the head, right there. You're gonna bring this up, and that tabs in. I'm not sure if you see that. That tabs in right there. So you just bring that up. You might want to bring these horns up. Why do I call them ears? They're not ears. And I need to adjust. Okay. Bring the head up and split it like this. Then you're going to pass this piece through the middle of it. Pass it through. Then, here comes the cool part. You're going to take this tab right here and this tab right here. You're going to go in this hole and that hole right there, right in between it. You're going to tab that in right there. And you're going to push that down and swing it back around. You have to push these down. They don't tab in anywhere. They just rest on his shoulders. And, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we have Grimlock. Grimlock in his robot mode. And this is a very impressive robot mode. Let me readjust the camera. A very, very impressive robot mode. Very impressive. Kudos to Hasbro. They did an excellent job with this robot mode. I know where to go from this. Now, in the movies, not the movies, the movie being Transformers Age of Extinction, it hasn't come out yet. It comes out on the 27th. Hopefully, I will be there. I'm highly anticipating this. But in the trailers, we only see his Dino mode. If he transforms in the movie, that will be great, because that will mean that this has a purpose, and it's not like The Fallen, where they had to make up a vehicle mode for him because he never transformed in the movie. Which is quite unfortunate. So, and what's the point of having a Transformer if he doesn't transform? Predaking. But he lived up to his name in the show. He transformed. So, as far as Grimlock goes, this is a very, 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 very nice figure. The robot mode looks so cool and so menacing. The dino arms, not the arms, the dino head splits in half and rests on his shoulders, thus giving him this sense of power, this sense of, strength, brute force and strength. Articulation, his head, he can look down, like all the way down. And so, if there's a human down here, hi! You can look all the way down. What do you want? He can't look up so much, because what's he going to look up at? The sun? No. His head can swivel all the way around. Why you would want to do that, I don't know. I'm just showing you what he can do. This is just a review. I'm going to get these dino heads out the way a little bit. His arm can swivel up about that far because of the dino head. Back a little bit further, which is weird. Yeah, well, actually, it can swivel all the way around when you get the dino head out the way. It can go out like this. Swivel, very tough swivel. As you can see, I'm unpegging stuff. Very tough swivel at the bicep because of transformation. Bend at the elbow. Right here, and the hand can move if you unpeg the dino foot and rotate the hand like that. So, no waist articulation at all, but the legs, if you move this out the way a little bit, the legs can go up about that far, so you can do a cheerleading stance. Go team! Swivel, about a 90-degree bend, so he can do this and step on people. Tabbing stuff back in. I was just, doing my thing. And he has an ankle pivot, so he can get in some various poses without having his feet slanted sideways while he's standing there. Like other figures do, like RC. Her legs don't pivot, but when she does a pose, she has her knees like that. His feet will always be flat on the floor, and I like that. That's cool. Cool. A lot of people think that he's breaking his shins, but this is just an armor plate, and he has the same thing that Dark of the Moon Optimus has. Optimus can do this too. He has this pivot right here, so he can do that too. Okay, everybody's getting funky now. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Okay. And that ankle pivot is actually not needed at all, but they put it in there. It's not a part of transformation or anything. They didn't have to put it in there, but they did. I'm glad they did. His hammer. Very nice hammer. Let's test that theory. Predaking. Wow, chain reaction. He's good. Well, he might have a concussion, but he's good. Grimlock's okay, though. Grimlock's okay. That's the important part. Grimlock's okay. He can tab this in by this peg right here on his hand. I really don't like that. I'd like for him to be able to hold it by the long handle like this so he can whack people with it. I might just cut this piece off right here and make it a separate weapon. So he's got a hammer and a small little sword, sort of. I don't know. But I really don't like this, especially since it's very hard to tab into his hand. I mean, it's a... Okay, I don't know what it just did, but it's a pain to get in, and it's a pain to get out. You know. But he can hold it. And I guess if they do that, you can swing his arm around so he can do this. Yeah. The hammer works. I'm just disappointed that he can't hold it by the handle, and that bums me out. But, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. So, for the umpteenth time, we'll bring in Predaking for a size comparison. The umpteenth time. And, okay. Hold your head up, Grimlock. Actually, his head is up. If you count... Actually... Grimlock is taller? Is he? Weapons are in the way. Move your arms, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, what do you know? Face to face! If you count that crest on Grimlock's head, Grimlock is taller. But if not, they're the same height. I think it's safe to say that. Grimlock might have a millimeter. Yes, that's small of a difference. I believe they are the same height, which will make it awesome for a fight because they're evenly matched. Except in beast mode, Grimlock towers over him. But who cares? These two are destined to fight each other. These two are destined to rip the sparks out of each other. These two are destined for battle. But I think this is a cool matchup. I really do. His other Age of Extinction buddy, Crosshairs, for another size comparison. Crosshairs is tiny, you know. So, yeah. Now, you have the instructions for these guys. And as you can see, Transformers! Hasbro. Transformers.com. Your gateway to the Transformers universe. Grimlock. His instructions. They tell you how to go from Dino mode to robot mode in 18 steps. And the really stupid thing they say, reverse order of instructions to convert back into T-Rex. Shut up! I hate when they do that. No! It doesn't work. It does not work. It never works, because when you transform something back, you often have tabs and stuff you have to tab in to keep the vehicle mode intact so it's not loose and blobbing all over the place. Nevertheless, for the first time, I'm going to transform Grimlock back so there is no confusion. Ready? Let's go. Hopefully you have this thing untabbed like I did it. It would make it a lot easier. Swing the arm back around, and there is a tab right here. And a hole right there in the arm. You tap that in, you can bring the heel down. And I like how the fist, it goes into the leg and it leaves this little spike piece out. So it really makes it look like a dino foot instead of an arm with a dino foot attached to it. It hides the hand. So swing it back around, tap it in, bring out the foot, swing it to the back. Untap this, pass that back through, connect the dino head back together, bring the arm. You can angle these how you want. I just like to leave them down like that. You can tab this back in there. that. Angle the head down, and there you have his head back together. Be Grimlock ready to transform. Shut up back there. Take this, tap that back in like that. Yeah, we're doing this now. Oh, wow, I'm lucky that came off. That was terrible. Tab that back on, if you just broke it off like I did. Pull this up, like this. Like this? No, like this. Like this? No, like this. Like this? I'm sorry, that's from Adventure Town. I'm sorry. Fold that up. Untab the arms and bottom of his torso. Straighten the legs out, like all the way out like that. You can stand on his dino feet. And unfortunately, we have screws facing forward. Boo! Shut up. Who cares? Who cares? It's these toy collectors, I would include myself, but I'm talking about the toy collectors that whine about the smallest little things. Tab these together. Fold the legs back. Back. Dab the legs back in to there. There are tabs under there. Connect the legs, fold that down. It doesn't tab in anywhere. Position the dino feet how you want them. Tab! Position the dino feet how you want them. Position the arms how you want them. And here's Grimlock back in his dino mode. And I'm positioning him right now. Good. It's a mess. Good. Oh, I'm sitting here fidgeting with this guy. Give me a second. You stupid. You're gonna tab. Me Grimlock don't want to tab. Tab, Grimlock! I am your king. Tab. I'm back. Okay. He's back in his den. Okay, so hopefully this upload will work and you have seen this video by now. Because this is the third time I'll be doing this tonight. YouTube capture is becoming extremely unreliable and quite useless if you ask me. This happened with my RC video I uploaded earlier this morning at 12 a.m. in the morning. Grimlock. The next video you will see Grimlock fully customized in his movie accurate colors. So, stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you can catch up on that and any other customs that you like to see. Like my Elite 1 video, which is now my most popular video on my channel. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Wow. My next review, just to keep you antsy and on your feet. Barricade. We'll do Barricade next. So, Transformers Dark of the Moon Barricade is next. So, yeah. So, if my next video ends up being somebody like, I don't know, Whirl, then you know who to come to beat me up because I was wrong. So, if you like this video, please give it a like and share. Let people know that I've reviewed Grimlock and I'm not behind. I'm not. There's only certain figures that I want. Dinobots, Drifthound, Galvatron. I'm going to get Galvatron. Because I'm sure you've seen my 1-year anniversary video by now. And you know that Megatron needs an upgrade. So I think Galvatron's the way to go. Yeah. So, leave a comment. I'd like to know from you guys. Which one do you prefer? This one or the leader class version, the stretch limo Grimlock. So let me know, did I make a good pick or not? And make sure you subscribe to catch up on any video reviews from the past, the present, and the future. Well, there really is no present on YouTube, is there? Because everything you're watching is delayed by a couple hours. So, that's it. Please like the Facebook page, as I will be giving away details on this picture of Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction that I just drew yesterday. I'm still editing it. I'm going from left to right. So, yeah, like the Facebook page so you can stay updated on this, because I will be selling these for $1 a picture in black and white or color copies. So, especially since my 100 subscribers is coming faster than I anticipated. This morning it was 91, now it's 98, which is weird. You guys are weird, but I love you guys. You guys are great. You guys keep me going. You and God, you guys keep me going. So, I thank you, and I cannot thank you enough. This is me saying thank you. Thank you. So, I thank you for watching this video. This has been Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager Class Grimlock. And it's time for Grimlock to get a makeover. I'll see you later.